This is DCRoams. I'm just, as you can see straight ahead, that's Nassau Street. That's where I was with that family last week, Susan and Robert. I've been told that they've been moved and they're around here, so I found them. Hello. Hello, fellas. There you are. Hi, Robert. You alright? All good. Hello, doggies. I seen the missus in town.
Yeah.
Seen her in Henry Street.
How long ago was that?
Down an hour ago.
Yeah.
I gave her a few bob here, alright? You hungry?
Was it?
You hungry?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll just put my phone down. I have a few beer gear in the bag there. How are you? Hanging in there, struggling or?
Struggling.
Now, dogs, this is for your boss.
I can't believe the sleep I had.
Yo, Bob, man.
Fucking people keep walking in there now with a cup. I was trying to walk in now with a tent.
Yeah.
I'm only fucking struggling like. No, it's nice to come back. I'm not trying to walk in now with a tent like I'm fucking. But oh, they're not letting me sleep at all there, yeah.
Huh?
So now I have the dogs on fire there, like.
Yeah, but they're a good thing as well, aren't they? They'll set off if someone's outside, you know.
Fine, like, them dogs, they're sealed now.
You don't mind the camera, Robert, do you?
No.
Brilliant.
That dog there, like, you're walking away, that dog easy.
What's their names again?
That's Minxie May.
Minxie May.
That's our son there, Minnie. And the little one
That's
that
Minnie.
was my partner, that's Okie Dokie.
Okie dokie.
Okie Dokie.
Yeah, they're lovely doggies. So have you got a plan in action, or is there anybody seeking to help you? Is there anything like that, Robert? Or?
If he came around and gave us paper to fill out.
Okay.
And we're filling that out, and he said the sooner we get it done, the sooner we get us a couple of space. But you want to put her in with just one dog and me with one dog.
Right. And what happens to your other dogs?
So that's what he said. He said they would throw her inside with one dog and it'll stay outside with two dogs until the couple place comes with other dogs.
Yeah.
Then he babies. Friend of mine from Whitestown gave me her with a puppy.
Yeah.
And now we have cheese chips and all, they're chipped, you know what I mean, they're vaccinated.
Yeah. So you're doing everything you should be doing, and you know So if you do get a place over to you have all your stuff done, your licenses and chips and all that.
Yeah, this is shit. I did threaten to put the dogs down for no reason. Yeah. So I made it very clear. My dog gets put down, they may as well put me down. Yeah. Because I'm going to put something down. Yeah. That's the way it works.
I have a couple of dogs myself, and they're family, you know. People that do anything for their dogs, you know. You have to be a right dog person. There's a lot of people in the country now that are afraid of dogs, you know.
I know, yeah.
They're wanting. I think I seen in England that not that it'll happen, but they were talking about they were trying to ban people having dogs, you know, because they're coming from another country that.
They shot two stars, remember that?
Yeah.
Remember shot two stars?
Yeah, that's right.
And you brought us up from the life with them dogs.
Yeah. Well, that's it. As I said to you there, it's like our family.
Yeah,
well, that's it. There's a lot of stabbings. I was talking to a guy up in Camden Street yesterday, and he was stabbed through the fucking side into his lung and nearly got his heart. He woke up to the bleeding, the murder section. Yeah, 35-year-old man. Lost his mother there a while ago, and he's back on the streets now. You know, there was a line of them, maybe 4 or 5 Irish homeless in Camden Street alone. So I'm finding it everywhere, and I'm also finding tents with other people in, and then a day later they're gone into a centre or whatever they're getting, you know. Yeah. And it's not right, you know.
I was going to tell you that's not right. The place in Lucan, it's near Flintstone Alley, past Flintstone. It's a big acre of land. Everyone knows who runs it. It's all immigration people that are running the place. But everyone knows who owns the land. Yeah. We own the fucking land, obviously.
Hey.
We own the land.
Yeah.
But you should give her a bag with father's ashes now. She left the bag there. Couldn't get put back in. I rang up to get me the number for the place or even an address to go out in a taxi. Can't give me a number, can't give me an address. The only way you can book people is through a free form. How am I getting my father's ashes back? And honestly, I am not the prisoner if I find the place. I am, it's been 2 weeks. You know what I mean? They don't care, you know what I mean? The way they buried them bleeding dead. They're not going to do shit about unknown with ashes.
Yeah, and you do.
Fucking right, I do.
You know?
My father.
Yeah. Fair play.
Should have put him in a pint of bleeding Guinness and thrown him into the water. But, do you know what I mean? That's the way he went to. Yeah. That's the way he went to fucking with the rest of his own. Yeah. In the fire, you know what I mean? Yeah. But everyone got a bit of unknown, you know what I mean? A bit of ashes. Sentimental thing from the brother, but.
Yeah.
Not my type of thing, you know what I mean? Just put the whole body and that's it, you know what I mean? At least you have a place then to play, but it's hard to play when you have fucking him scattered over all different brothers.
Yeah. And it was fantastic to catch up with you because I wanted to see you that day.
You came around with camera.
They'll be looking for you. Sometimes I don't have the camera, you know. I'm just highlighting it for now, and there's other stuff. If I'm doing any like in your field, I don't want to be leading, you know.
I know. I thought of what's his name. Oh, bleeding. John. Oh, he has tattoos in his neck. They don't that bleeding bit on the couples. On Henderson.
Yeah.
They came out that you all know that bollocks.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And that wasn't his fault.
Yeah.
Now he helped me on that video. On one of them videos, you'll see me. I'm kneeling at a tent smoking a cigarette at one of them tents, and I'm wearing a super dry jacket. And that's the very first picture of one of his videos. He's a nice man, like.
Yeah. I
I
see that there's a few people knocking around now, highlighting and that.
He got some scrutiny over that. That was not nice. I mean, he just wanted to help them people.
Yeah.
And then people took the piss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's what happens as well. Like some people don't want help either. You know what I mean? So.
But you know something, like due to that, they help themselves because they're now indoors, and rightly so. Because you want to see them, wouldn't want them on the street.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be on this street.
Yeah.
There's no one on this fucking
Well, I
street.
seen that on the canal yesterday. There's another couple on the Grand Canal right where the old meat packers is, and they were surrounded by fucking tents there a week ago. Now they're gone now, but I seen them. Two of the blokes that were looking after her, they moved on a couple of tents yesterday, but they were putting that tent right beside her tent. You know what I mean? This girl's pregnant. You know, it's intimidating, and they're only in the country, into Mount Street, and then they're out to just do whatever. Yeah, like we don't know who they are. You know?
You don't see Irish people on this road. They don't worry about Nazis.
Yeah.
We don't want anybody on this road. That's the truth.
It's about safety. Safety.
If I see one of my own that I know is safe, that's when I look at the money misses. When I go to the jacks, I go to the shop or whatever, I look at my dogs. And they're not here. They're happy enough to stay there. Once they could have brush there. You look over there, I've got a brush, I have my mop bucket, I have everything. I sweep along the side of the street.
I seen you sweeping there the other day where you were, and you were moved from there, obviously.
This is me fucking, like, unfortunately at the minute, this is where I live. So, like, would you treat your own gaff like that, was it?
Exactly, especially when you're, if I ever go to another country, like I try and learn little bits of the language and all, you know what I mean, and try and learn their culture a little bit so you respect. But the same's not happening here.
Like, if there's so much going here in smoke, that's Muslim, someone in here, look at that for a cigarette.
Yeah.
And they're language.
Yeah.
Spanish, you
yeah.
mean it.
Yeah.
I'm blowing the ass for a cigarette.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm going to let you eat that. I'm going to get you a drink so you can fucking wash it down, alright? And I'll be back to you in a minute, Robert, alright? Cheers, bud. You're going to turn the camera off now, alright? Really appreciate you giving your comments there. And I'll be back to you in a second, yeah?
Appreciate that.
DCRoams out.